super, 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 super.
Stupid one. Is a book after all. You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood.
Úristen,
Professor
mi ez a
McCall.
zene, geci?
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a fifth year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a fifth year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster. But that being said,
Elkapták szegény
Peeves
Sebastian.
informs me that you didn't come alone
Büntetés neki.
tonight.
Gyerünk.
If someone has coerced
Majd
you,
nagyon jó.
I would have
Ez
you
nagy
tell
nénye,
me.
hogy megbüntetik.
You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Pam, 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 pam. Lopakodó üzemmód. Nincs itt semmi. No. Ott van. Várjál. Várjál. Hol lett itt? Itt repült. Ott van. Látom. Jó. Mindjárt legalább 10 vagyok.
De jó neked. Bejöttem a Dark Battle arénába.
Ó. Pam. Arra mondjuk én nem tudok gyorsítozni, nem? Simán rohadt messzire kell menjek be. A map egy kicsit érdekes, amúgy.
Kár, hogy nem lehet úgy nagyon forgatni.
Hát, vagy bedönteni tudod így laposnak.
Úgy azt
hogy akkor átlátná az egészet.
Igen. Aha, főleg az izéni, a travelezésnél.
Aha, ja. Mert meg ott kint van csodán a mappon, az nem cink, amúgy. Jó. De itt a várba vagy, rengeteg lépcső, minden össze-vissza. Quest began. Quest began. Ki a tökön vagy? Jaj, elnézést. Ja, ez Black.
Makes no sense. It is rather unorthodox, to say the least. Unorthodox?
Nem, ez nem Black.
It's inconceivable. It's
Sharp lesz az.
You have a visitor.
Jó, hogy
See what I can
észrevettél.
find out.
Kösz.
Sir,
Szavasz.
I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section, as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
In the second, they were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Bazeg az előbb raktam, néztem karakterre a cuccokat, raktam ráfele. Bazeg bekancsarított, geci.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Mondom, nézem, geci, én mondom, én ilyen karaktert csináltam.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Ez egy meditatív átraszt.
Az a Rubi, ne?
Ez a Robin biciklije.
De elég hallottam.
Ez az én biciklim. Ezt mikor találtad? Ez már egy hónapja. Körülbelül egy hónapra dobták el Robin biciklijét is. Körülbelül egy hónapra dobták el a biciklimet. Az is egy meditatív átraszt volt, ugyanígy nézett ki. De ez a rácsodálkozás, az anyámat, az egy meditatív átraszt. Az Robin biciklije. A mások amúgy nem lehet mediája, csak neki. Vége van.
Melyik a Lucan mentél be? Mi?
Tessék?
A Lucannak hogy hívják, mentél? A Championship-ére, nem?
Azt megcsináltam, és hát mi most csinálom a harmadikat, nem, mert ezt kint találtam az erdőbe, ezt az izét, ezt a dárkosat. De ott az meg olyan varázslataid voltak, hogy a harmadik körben is éreztem. Nem tovább. Most akarom ezeket legyőzni harmadjára, négyen vannak, kettőnk ellen.
Hát az easy.
Spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
My young friend?
Nem bírok négyen, nem bírok eleget. Én kurva nem segít eleget. Nincs shieldem, elkezdem nem csinálni.
Dodge-olja ki. És rának hacketnek úgyis ott van a dodge-rolja. Vagy ezt nem ott kell? Hacket ott szoktak csináltatni velünk a küldjeit.
Azt megvan.
10 perfect dodge-roll, ilyen fasságok.
Vagy 4 emberre nem bírok.
Ott a társad, azt is, de amikor a társad kiemel, meg ilyenek. Fókuszba támadjatok. Nem azt szoktuk, most csak defölt ki. Amíg sokan van így hosszan kábítása, amúgy meg csak simából edeföl. Együttem bioszórára. Néha begyűlök már egy pár órára körnek a tokennek tőle tovább tanulásig. Nem basszanak a suli búbászra. Fokhagyma professzorné. Na, neki jó néz ki a hely.
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we?
Jó, szettje is.
Let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm hug. Should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get...
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the magic need. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
Niffler's fancy, or roses.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh, Sebastian.
Oh, well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbage.
De miért nem húzod fel azt a geci pajzsot a kurva nyába? Dehogy. Nem. Egyre a faszoddal. Nem húzod fel a pajzsot, az meg.
Beszedünk mindent.
Look at that. The mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
Ezek a növények is
little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba
Ez a kínai csupisz. Ez úgy a gránátot dobná rá, az nagyon kemény. Széttitte. Mit szeretnél tőlem?
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course, you're, not someone to be trifled with. I see that. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Hoppá, el fog térni. Van a csinga. Ott kint, jó. Ez biztos lakatos. Tényleg.
Legyen már valahol egy szállni, létszik.
Meg 5 perc.
I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
Megyünk már a tanárnéve.
I attended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
To make anything.
És akkor csak egy, hogy hívják, ott hagy nekem. Egy potot. Adhatom többet. Jaj. Majd beszedünk mindent. Mindig.
Revelio.
Valami csingolt, csing. Ching. Hát biztos lent lesz. Itt hát. Greenhouse 3 was given as a guide system with the prediction of school. No, yeah.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Hogy állsz, ültetés? 2 perc, nem hiszed el? Vadak, itt hagyom. Inkább. Akkor loppik.
Na most már egy jó tévé.
Revelio.
Van itt bent, hello. Oh, hello.
I
Jó, tudom tüzet neki. Szép munka. Wooden Cat. Igen, itt jöttünk be. Oké. Itt kimegyünk. Ez a sok mindent lent.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Vettem észre.
Revelio.
Itt egy tükör.
Lumos.
Megkeressük a pillangót. Azt hittem, hogy azt hittem.
Lumos.
Nagyon jó viszkés, srácok. További jó hírek.
Jó itt.
Köszi, jó itt.
Revelio.
Váltsad már Raiderre magad.
Ó, a ládához is lokkal, nem igaz? Egy kulcsnak, a lád is lokkol van.
Revelio.
Ez menő.
Jó, komoly.
Thumbnails, bocsánat. Kösz.
Itt se lesz. Fent lesz a hegyen valahol, 100%, mint bent a hegyben valahol. Hát nem hiszem el, nincsen. Olyan kis helyen lesz elrakva, a jóisten nem találja meg. Buziládát. 100%.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included. Revelio.
Ja. Sárga a setup, de nagyon jó. Statue. Van egy pár statue. Jó. Ocean Course. Azt jönünk. Ez nagyon kéne. Minek minőjem ki? Figyelj oda.
Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he
Oh,
is.
lucky me. Megjött citromsárga varázsló. Főzőtanórára. Jelentkezem. Igen. Potions
is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As 5th years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Hanguk pedig. Hol legyintünk, pár csöppet, még egy kicsit. Úgy, nagyon jó. Nagy merőkanál összekutyuljuk. Körkös mozdulatok. Óramutatóval megegyező járásban. Nagyon jó. Így. Állni balfogó. Visszafele csináld más. Visszafele tekerül, bájtott, vége van.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir.
Pedás tanuló vagyok, már meg is csináltam.
Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Elég szomorú, hogy ezt így el kell magyarázni.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yeah.
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley.
Gareth
Bit of a
Weasley.
prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
Yeah.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
Csak azért is rám akartuk mellni.
I've enough to worry about collecting the ingredients he wants me to get. I'm afraid I can't help you.
I understand. I'll sort something else out.
Your potion should not be that colored.
Én hogy hívják vagyok?
Revelio.
Na. Nagyon jó. Itt vannak a tojások. Elég érdekes tojások volt. Mi van még itt? Szétmángélunk mindent, még láda is van. Professzor Básti. Megbánott, hogy beengedte ide. Shieldet kéne valahogy húzni. Na van Potion Station. Az üveg, azt hittem, hogy... Majdnem azt hittem, hogy loot. Na, hogy hosszunk akkor? Mi a helyzet? Holcrum Juice. Az kéne.
Lőjél rá egy patrónust azokról.
Nem, most kocsvasztok. Ja, de az a baj, nem micsodás. Nem interaktos. Csak mondod, hogy mit keverni, azt csinálja. Egy üveggel. És akkor csak levárod az időt. Az első heal potion-t azt úgy kell kocsvasztani. Interaktolni. Aztán mindent úgy kell, majd varázslatos úton volt. Kész. Nagyon jó.
Na, hogy becsúsz nekem jelan, mert végen. Cserélve.
Mutatni kéne ilyen gombát. Nincsen. Jó.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening?
És mit csinálni kell vele?
Wait, it's not supposed to.
Léget az arcát. Hú, mi van itt?
Well done, Gareth.
Kocsvasztani nekem ezek mindent.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again.
Egy. Beszélgessünk Tambával. Addig nem
I
jó
brought
el.
an Edorus potion as you asked, Professor.
Glad you managed to stay on task. Not every class is so eventful. I saw Mr. Weasley speaking with you earlier. He can be quite persuasive. Glad you managed to resist. You've done well today. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. And you can keep that Fwooper feather. This time. That'll be all.
Yeah.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Wonderful. Jézusom. Szeretnék jegyezni. Holcrum Juice. Looks sweet. Ötessünk ki a Holcrumot. Akkor. És jól nem tudni, hogy hol volt ez a... Ja, micsodába Green Hall-ba. Fogadjunk. Nem. Nem nyertünk szorót. De nem. Végig kell venni, ez kint van. Nem. Trophy Room. Na. Greenhouse-t keresünk. Ezt tuti. Itt van. széttoljuk magunkat potionnel.
Itt van fent egy chest. Azt a rohadt.
Nem, ez kijárat. Vagyunk az egyes greenhouse-ba.
És még nem 100%.
Csodó.
Vége. Hát már nem tudom hány órája, két chestet kerestem. 2. 8 órája. Itt van lent valami. De hogy megyek?
Jó.
Hogy megyek le oda?
Ez mi? Nézzük meg egy gyorsba. Kettem ott. Nagyon jó. Szeressem azért.
Nem
ott itt is van.
Itt van bent. Itt van bent. Az utolsó, hogy hívják. Mert nem tudok bemenni ide. Ott van valami. Bejárat.
Ja, ez... Oké.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I
Ez
should
így
look
megmutatja a
around in case it's
spottot.
nearby.
Valamelyik lépcsőnél van. Hű. Ez így tovább. Aha. Sí.
This looks like the location from the painting.
Aha.
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Gyere.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle with that empty frame.
Nagyon jó. Nem tudom. Megcsináltam el a Nora.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
Hogy?
Hát,
hogy követtem az utasításokat.
Depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out.
Semmi baj, nénye.
I should have seen that.
Ennyi. Úgyhogy a Ruszit adott. Kis csaj. Nagyon jó. Na, helyzet.
Oh dear.
Aha.
I shall get in trouble.
Ott kell bemenni. Tudtam én, hogy ott kell bemenni be.
Jaj, rosszat cseréltem, na.
Ahol kell bemenni, szó.
Nagyon jó.
Csak nem tudom, hogy a küldetésem megvan.
Dokkos. Nem, mi baja van?
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Amit told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents.
Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
I suppose I could help if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Kegyetlen.
Nagyon jó. Megkeressük neked, persze. Itt van. Ott is van. Csak van nekünk egy olyan, hogy... Ő. Ja.
Got it. Only 4 more to go.
Oké, elmentem, hogy lennie kéne 5-nek. Azok ügyesek. Most hol ott elszállt? És mindjárt elszállok. Ó, ezek a könyvek. Középütt állok, akkor azért nem lesz jó. Úgy várok rá, gondolom. Bepingelte, itt repül. Nagyon jó. Nézzünk csak följebb. Ott repül. Az újság. Nem, azt lentet mutatja. Jó. Ez a láda mi? Aztán nem ládakról. Hülye könyvek. Nem tudja. Ott vagy. Állj már meg! Nem megy. Jó. Oldalt egy. Hova lett?